yeah, folks. Oh yeah, one of my subscribers asked if I can beat Kingdom Rush with only level 3 tier towers. You know what the War Champion said? I accept the challenge, folks. All these enemies in the photo, they're gonna be out of the photo. You know what I'm talking about, folks? We're gonna get them out the building. All these level 3 tier towers are powerful enough to do it. You better believe it, folks. And I know you're with me too. So here we go. We're gonna start off at Twin Rivers, folks. Here come the bandits. Here come the bandits. They don't want any of this, folks. And you know what I'm gonna do? Go power the X! Because they don't want any of that rain of fire either, folks. And just wait till I get all my towers level 3, and we're gonna live up to this challenge like a pro, folks. You already know. And there goes the brigands. I'm a yak on the brigands, folks. I'm a yak on the brigands. Let the bandits get some of that. This level wasn't all that bad. It really wasn't. So you already can tell this is in the bag. Based on how everything is going, folks, we're getting stuff out of the photo the right way, folks. Look at that. And then here come the brigands. They don't want any of this, folks. So with the mage towers and the reinforcements and the archers is just good enough to work, as well as the barracks. But you see, now we move on to Silver Forest. I got a yak on those matriarchs, folks. They made their pro debut here. And here come the wargs, folks. I underestimated before, but I'm not going to do it again, folks. The wargs, I'm keeping my eye on them. But as you see, I have mages over there to deal with, specifically the armored enemies over there. But the matrix, I got to keep an eye on, folks, because they're doing stuff like that. I got to mess them up because they're real hostile, folks. They're hostile. So you know what they're doing? See, good. They're out the building, folks. They're out the building. They do all that spawning. The Marauders, what's the point of bringing them on the last wave? Just so they can get messed up from the skies above, and they're out of the building, folks. Just like that. That was easy. So now we move on to the Citadel, folks. The Dark Knights made their pro debut. And also the Shadow Archers, folks. But we're not afraid of the Shadow Archers, folks. As you can see, I only have nothing but mage towers and archers everywhere, folks. I'm gonna yak on Jates on the Juggernaut, folks. I'm gonna yak on the Juggernaut. It takes a while to kill this boss off because, even in general, even if you have level 4 tier towers, it takes a minute to kill him off. But you already know, folks, we're owning him like a boss, folks. That's what we're doing. Now I just gotta wait for that yak protector so we can get him out the photo quicker. And that's how we gotta do it, folks. That's why we have to do it. It doesn't take barracks and artillery to do this. You can do it with just mages and archers as well, and reinforcements as well. But he's not the big ooh-wee. He's not the big ooh-wee, folks. Moving on right to Cold Step Mines, folks. Here we have the level where they brought the Winter Wolves pro debut and the Trolls pro debut, folks. So I'm not gonna go Cocoa for Cocoa buffs. I'm gonna set up more towers at the bottom to deal with any enemies that get down here, folks. Because we're not gonna be cool, we're not gonna be cray-cray, folks. They brought 40 gargoyles in that 15th wave, then they're bringing all these Winter Wolves down here in the Trolls, folks. So you see, this level wasn't bad. Throughout most of it, I only played with 3 towers at the top, just a mage and 2 archers. That's really all it took to really be successful. As you can see, I'm not playing without any hero. I'm playing without a hero on most of these. I'm like, Jackie, mess up the trolls, folks, because I don't feel like waiting on that. Now we move to Icewind Pass, the Troll Chieftain, the Troll Champion. That's all I have to say, folks, and you know what time it is. They are out. We have to get that out the photo. Got a yak over there, folks. But those those Winter Wolves and that Troll Champion is very resilient, folks. And then I have artilleries down here to deal with all of these matriarchs and giant spiders, and then I have archers to help assist. But then the Yetis, I have to use the mages up there also to attack maybe the Yetis as well as the trolls. So that's why I invested money in setting up mages up there. But the Yetis were somewhat of a problem because they, 2,400 hit points. They're far more durable. But it's not that bad. It wasn't too bad on this one. I didn't think it was all that bad. He's out the photo. We're now moving on to Stormcloud Temple. This is the level where they have 3 different entrances. They one specifically for the armored enemies. The top is for the trolls, and the cave is specifically for the Yetis and the wolves. So this is the 18th wave. They brought 3 Yetis every direction. So this wasn't too bad, but it's that 19th wave. I gotta be very vigilant of those Winter Wolves, because this is the wave where as long as JT's alive, they just spawn an infinite amount of Winter Wolf and Yetis. I'm not worried about the Yetis like that. It's just the Winter Wolves, because they're fast and they're strong enough to kill off the level 3 tier towers. But JT's not the big, oh my gosh, with these towers in sight, he's easy to kill off. He's not that bad. Hey, he's out the building. Moving on to a more challenging level, the Waste. So now we have to deal with a lot of these demon spawns in these Dark Knights that are, as a result of them dying, they spawn those Skeleton Knights. So to really deal with that effectively, I needed to use artillery, level 3 tier artillery, because the mages were good, but the problem is the demon spawns were strong enough to withstand those archer towers and get all the way up there. So you need some way to kill off hordes of them, and artillery was the best answer. The Dark Knights, as you can see, I invested in mage towers over there to deal with that. that. So this wasn't that bad, but it was a little bit more challenging than the previous levels. Moving on to Forsaken Valley, this is where it got a lot harder, especially to play without a hero. And also, by the way, I was starting all the waves early, but it was this 18th wave where it got really tough. They pulled some trickery on us. They brought armored enemies on the left side on the 18th wave to change things up, because there was a heavily magic infested side on that left side, and then they brought magic resistant enemies on that right side on the 18th wave. So they tried to trick you on that one. But it was really the Necromancers and the Magma Elementals, the Darkslayer and Demon Lords that were pretty problematic on this one. But if you dealt with them pretty easily, then it wasn't that bad. But it's really that Necromancer you really want to keep an eye on the most, and the Magma Elementals, of course. But if you did that, you would be good. But to do this without a hero was kind of a challenge, I'm not gonna lie. He's out the photo. Hey! Now we're moving on to the final. I finally have a hero. I'm gonna be honest, I played this without a hero, and it was when I was going up on the ball against the boss Veznin. That's when I just got overwhelmed on the stage where he kept summoning all those demon spawns and those demon hounds. I got overwhelmed. So this, as you can see here, I went with the Laura. It's not that bad, especially going with her. It's very helpful, and it's really recommended to play with a hero of some sort on this particular stage if you're going to do level 3 tiers only. But these Magma Elementals, as you can see, I dealt with all of these enemies popping out the circle. We dealt with them just fine. Magma Elementals aren't doing anything like that. Aside, you just have to keep disabling the towers. That's really annoying, is with him disabling the towers. That's what kind of, can really just frustrate you in this one. So here comes Veznin. He's letting us know he's going postal. We're letting him know he's out of the photo, folks. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to yak on Veznin, folks. We're getting him out the photo. We're not messing around. Oh, he killed my hero. That was my fault. I made a mistake, folks. So now when the hero comes back to life, you see what I mean? If you play without a hero on this one, you would have easily got overrun by those demon hound demon spawns. And yes, I am seeing it right. The demon lord did pop out of the circle. It appears that is normal after all. It's just I thought it was not normal because I was unaware of the Steam's update on that. So that's normal. But as you can see, this boss is of no more, folks. This boss is of no more. He's done. He's done. Not with the hero and not with the reinforcements here. Hey, there you go. Yes, sir. He's done, folks. He's done. So the answer to that question, to my subscribers' request, could we beat this with level 3 tier towers? Yes, we can. Yes, we can, folks. That is the correct answer. So I hope you enjoyed that, folks. I hope that you enjoyed that. You can take a shot at the post game, but it's going to be very hard to do that with level 3 tier towers. Ricky, aka the War Champion. Farewell, folks. Farewell.